Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary.
Welcome back to my favorite nonprofit. I'm Ralph Grills, the host of the show. My co-host is Elena Need.
Good morning.
Good morning, Elena. And our show is called Nonprofits Who Care. Causes are really extraordinary. And we're real excited today. We have for our second half of our show a special guest, Papa Dia. And Papa is with the African Leadership Group. And Papa, tell us a little bit more about the African Leadership Group and what it is that all about. Kind of an interesting name.
Yes. Thank you, Ralph, for having me and representing the African Leadership Group. So
it's our pleasure to have you on the show.
Very honored. So, the African Leadership Group is a non-profit organization based in Denver, Colorado, and our vision is to help the African diaspora integrate and prosper by connecting cultures. And in a nutshell, basically what we're trying to do is, usually when people come from overseas, especially from Africa to the United States, it's a struggle to really integrate the professional environment. And the African Leadership Group, our main goal is to really help them transition from their home country to be successful in the United States.
So basically you're coming from a different culture, so you're helping them integrate into the American culture by this organization that you have formed.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
And how did the organization start?
Yes, basically myself, I am from West Africa, Senegal. It's a French-speaking country. I came to the United States in 1998, and when I came over here, it was extremely challenging because I couldn't speak English, and just finding a job was very hard, and anybody that came from a different country can relate to me. And my first job, I was working at a bookstore making $5.25.
So basically minimum wage.
Minimum wage,
right.
Exactly. And it was very hard, but I was very fortunate to be exposed to a mentorship program. And from there, I was able to transition from the library to a bank and working as a bank teller. And through that process, I was able to really, after 10 years, make it all the way to a vice president position at the bank.
So did you have a mentor to help you with this?
Exactly.
Okay.
So if I did not have a mentor, I have no idea how I could make it. At the same time, we have a lot of Africans that came over here with a PhD degree, that graduate, and they settle for just minimum wage job, not because that's what they would like to do, but because they just don't know.
Yes.
And I started really because my mentee at the time told me, you have to pay this forward. And I started mentoring people.
Oh, very good.
But it was extremely challenging because anytime you come to my office, there's a line out the door of people wanting to see me. And I told myself there's got to be a better way to do this. Let me find a way to duplicate myself and have the structure in place for people, instead of coming through a person, they go through a structure. So it means that when people are planning to come to the United States, they know about the African leadership. They can reach out to us and say, hey, I am coming to Colorado, and I've heard of the African Leadership Group. This is what you guys do. So even from home, before they get here, we already have a plan for them. So by the time they get here, we already identify school, we already identify a mentor. So instead of going through the hardship, what took me 10 years to achieve, we can help the people and they can do it in 1 or 2 years.
Oh, that's great.
That is incredible.
Because I know people do when they come here, they get lost with the community and they don't really know the culture, so they really just try to stay with people from their culture.
Exactly.
And so they really don't get to go any further, really.
Exactly.
It's like the old scenario, when you have a bucket full of crabs and then one tries to claw out and the rest of them pull them back in.
Exactly.
Because they all want to be at the same level. Nobody wants to be someone better, right?
Exactly. But one thing just to keep in mind also, and this is one of the biggest motivation of the African Leadership Group, we work with every nationality, every race, every gender. And let me explain a little bit more. For us from Africa, in order to grow in this environment, we have to work and learn from the local. There's no way, if myself, I'm from Senegal and I only work with Senegalese, I can't grow, I can't learn. because it's just like living back home, but you really have to expand,
Right.
okay, on your right and learn from people that live here and people also that came from a different background. That's why when you come to the African Leadership Group, you're going to see a very diverse community.
Okay.
We have people from different background, different culture, and we all learn from each other. Because nowadays, we're talking about the globalization of the world.
That's true.
There is nothing one man can do standing alone.
Right. We're all connected.
We're all connected.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you just brought up my next question. You have a networking event tonight, actually, right?
Yes, this is the first networking event that really bringing all the African professional and all the professional together, and we have this business after hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be at, because also one thing we do is support the local business. So this one's going to be at Axum Restaurant. It's located on Colfax and Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be there from 6 to 8, and everybody is more than welcome to attend. And it's going to be, you know, we're going to have African food and, you know, get to learn different culture and just have a good time and network.
Oh, cool. Well, I know I'm going to be there, so.
Yes, definitely.
I look forward to it.
Yes.
And that's from 6 to 8 tonight
6 to 8 tonight,
at
yes.
the Axiom Restaurant,
Yes, on Colfax and Hudson.
Colfax and Hudson.
Yes.
And they can find, do you have a website that people can go to?
Yes, we do have a website. Our website is www.africanleadershipgroup.org.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's a .org, not .com.
Right.
And people can reach out to us to info@African Leadership Group. They can contact us there, and my phone number is 303-475-5148.
Very good. Say that number one more time.
303-475-5148.
So you can contact Papa Dia, and if you're interested in coming to the event tonight, let him know. And he will
Definitely.
give you the details on how to do that.
Definitely.
Very good.
You
Some,
know,
go ahead.
This is amazing. When I came to America, I knew exactly how you feel. It was the culture shock, the not speaking the language, and having so much to express and so much to share. It was just unbelievable. And even though I was young, if I was to have a mentor, I would have gone a lot quicker. This is incredible. How do other cultures find you? I mean, how do you find them to help them? How do you expose yourself?
Yes, definitely. We work with all other nonprofit organizations, and as you can see, that's how I get connected with Ralph. He's my favorite nonprofit organization. And through that connection, we really reach out to all the nonprofit organizations and all the race or the community as well. And through our website, also people will go and also learn about you know, the African Leadership Group. It's very interesting because the United States is a melting pot country. We have people from different backgrounds, and what you
From
went
all over the world.
From all over the world.
Yes.
What you went through, I went through the same thing. We have a lot of people that went through the same thing. So if we can all learn from each other, instead of me trying to duplicate what you've already done, if I can learn from you, that would really save me a lot of time. So it's amazing
Exactly.
that how we can relate to each other
Right.
and learn from each other.
Yeah, and that's the reason for my favorite nonprofit, as I was telling Papa Dia when we met, is that we're basically a platform where nonprofits can come together and then get additional exposure.
Definitely.
And it's becoming a social community, just like a similar concept to Facebook, where people are actually there to be able to find nonprofits as well as promote their favorite nonprofit.
Definitely.
So we'll be talking more to Papa Dia about our site and him getting involved with that.
Definitely. And we have had some activities. We just did the first African Leadership Group golf tournament. It was very interesting because
Oh, where was that held at?
actually it was held at City Park. And
Oh, was
we
it?
did in July. And you know, as African, we really never get the opportunity to be exposed to that game. So we really want to bring the community together to let them know, hey, we can go out there and play golf and really learn about the game, and that would allow us to really reach out to other community. So we
Well, it shows you're trying to integrate within the cultures of the
Ex-
American.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So we also had every quarter, we have networking event. The quarterly networking event, we pick educational topic. Okay, so it's just a way to educate and give information to the community. So we pick different topics. The last one we had was, you know, actually how to promote yourself, how to market yourself.
Mhm.
As you know,
Self-PR.
Self-PR,
Right.
in this environment that we're in, you really got to be able to market yourself. How do you
Exactly.
present yourself? How do you make sure when you have an interview, you are ready, you are prepared? So this is quarterly meeting we have, and we always have educational topic. It's been amazing.
I guarantee you that there's someone out there doing the same thing you're doing. And so if you don't make yourself stand out, so when you're talking about self-marketing, you need to make yourself stand out so they want to work with you versus the other person.
Exactly. I want to share this story. Last year we had a little girl that came from Ethiopia, and she's 16 years old.
Mhm.
She came over on a medical visa. She needed a kidney transplant. Needed $250,000 to have the kidney transplant done. No insurance. And when I met with the family, they told me, we're desperate. Everybody told us that you gotta help us. And it was very challenging, but reaching out throughout the community, going to different churches every Sunday, doing fundraising, we were able to save a life. We were able to raise the money, work with the
Oh, that's
hospital,
fantastic.
found a donor. Now she's back to school, living the normal 16
Really?
years old life.
That is incredible.
I love hearing that.
So it's amazing sometimes just because of lack of information,
Yeah,
people will just struggle.
yeah.
And that's what I usually tell people. We have a lot of nonprofit organizations that are traveling all the way to Africa to help people.
Uh-huh.
But they don't even realize we have people that live in the United States that are having the same
That
struggle.
need help right here.
Right here.
Yeah, that's just true.
Right here.
Yeah.
So,
Seems to
Hold that
happen.
thought because we're going to run to break real quick.
okay.
And then when we get back from break, we'll talk more about that.
Thank you,
Okay,
Rob.
this is Ralph Grills with My Favorite Nonprofit, my co-host Helena Nee, and you're listening to Nonprofits Who Care. Causes are really extraordinary. See you after the break. Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary. Welcome back. We're back to our show, Nonprofits Who Care. Causes are really extraordinary. I'm Ralph Grills, the host with MyFavoriteNonprofit.com, and I'm my co-host here, Helena Nee. Hello, Helena.
Good morning.
And we have our special guest here this afternoon, Papa Dia. Actually, it's morning here in Colorado, beautiful day. It's sunny out. And Papa, we were talking more about the African Leadership Group.
Yes.
And you were talking about some of the events you were doing. Tell us a little more about your events and also how people could get involved just being a part of your group.
Yes, definitely. As we talked about earlier, we have the Business After Hours this evening.
Uh-huh.
We are very, very excited about it. We have another event that's a networking event that's going to be on December 1st, which is going to be a Saturday. And the topic for that day is going to be on immigration.
Really?
As you know,
The immigration laws here
the
in
immigration
America.
laws in America. Because
Right.
we have a lot of people here. They come and
Mhm.
just to get their papers situated, they don't know.
They might be on a visa,
Yes.
looking to get a green card.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to have an immigration lawyer that's going to come and do a presentation, and really every single question that you might have about immigration studies, he will be there to answer your question.
Well, that's great. Where's that's going to be held at?
It's going to be at this building. It's on Dayton Street, so people will have the address on our website.
Okay, that'll be on the website.
Yes, it's going to be on the website, and people can go on the website and register.
Okay, give the website again.
Yes, the website is www.africanleadershipgroup.org.
So it's AfricanLeadershipGroup.org.
Yes.
Got it.
Great. So
Very good.
we have that event, and when you go there, also you're going to find that a yearly golf tournament. So if you would like to take part of the golf tournament, you can go there and also register. Also, we are putting together a leadership program,
Uh-huh.
and the leadership program, it's more like a mentorship program. People can go to the leadership program for 1 year, and after that they will graduate. So there are going to be more details for the leadership program.
So you're going to have like mentors
So
and
we're
they're
going to have a
going to
mentorship, and they're going to have some class, and people can go through the leadership program and graduate. Actually, they're going to.
Excellent.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because there's an organization called SCORE.
Yes.
And they have retired the people from business that actually will mentor people that are looking to
Exactly.
get into business.
Exactly. Actually,
Yeah.
SCORE came to one of our meetings, and they did a presentation for us also.
Oh, really? Are they going to be involved in this leadership program?
We are working out the details, so maybe
Mhm.
we don't know for sure, but I know we are reaching out to a lot of current nonprofit organization. They're going to help us put this leadership program together.
Oh, that'd be cool. SCORE got involved.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, and
Yeah.
they did an amazing presentation for us. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I went and talked to SCORE too when I was gonna start my stuff.
Yep. So they're
See,
amazing.
they're out there.
They're out there. They're doing a great job.
Yeah.
We also have membership program. Also, people can sign up for a membership, and all this information going to be on our website,
So they become a member of the,
African Leadership Group.
right?
And there's some benefit that we're going to be offering if you are a member of the African Leadership Group.
Oh,
We
okay.
have a membership program for person and membership program for business also.
What is that gonna cost?
You know, we are designing the program, so I don't want
So it's still in the
it's on
formulation
the work,
stage.
and people
Mhm.
will go to the website and have the information also.
Excellent.
One thing that I want to mention, people are not aware of the opportunity in the African market.
Uh-huh.
The African population in Colorado is over 100,000. It's an untapped market.
Wow,
People don't realize it.
that is
Okay.
amazing. I didn't know it was that many people.
Yes, there's a lot of people because
Yeah.
Denver being one of the refugee camps, so we have a lot of people that's coming from Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and all these countries. The people that come here and live here. It's an untapped market.
Mhm.
So with this membership program, you're going to have the opportunity to really access to this population, and whatever business you're doing or whatever service you want to provide, we need to be aware of these things, because I'm telling you, one of the biggest challenge is information.
So similar to a chamber, it's gonna have
Yes.
like a membership program.
Exactly.
Are you guys a 501c3?
Yes, we are a 501c3.
Mm-hmm.
So, we did get our 501c3 started at the beginning of this year, and we've been very excited about it. So
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
Yes.
As you know, it's quite some work.
Yes.
But we were very fortunate to work with the law clinic of DU. They helped us put this, to get this 501c3 status.
Oh, the law clinic at DU?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's a great
Yes,
school.
yes, that's a great school.
Yeah.
So they helped us get 501c3.
Very good.
Yes.
So tell us more about the membership and how someone can get involved. If someone wants to donate or volunteer to your organization, how would they do that as well?
Yes, so we as you know, as a nonprofit organization, we definitely need a lot of volunteers.
Mhm.
We have, anytime we have this program, we need people to help. And once again, you go to the website and you can register to be a volunteer. And the website again is www.africanleadershipgroup.org. The membership, you go to the website and you can register to sign up for any level that you feel comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
to get involved with the African Leadership Group. And we are very, very excited right now because we have a lot of people. We have people from DU getting involved. We got some students getting involved. And, it's very interesting, even myself as a parent, having kids that's getting ready to go to school and not getting familiar with the school system in Colorado, in the United States.
Right.
It was challenging.
Right.
So I needed to have a mentor that tell me, okay, this is a good school, you need to go. So all these services, we're going to be able to provide that. And if you are involved through the African Leadership Group, you're going to get the right information, the right education you need for you, for your family, and future generation as well.
Right.
So you're gonna be like a resource tool for people that come here from Africa.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly.
You don't know how much people need this. Like, there's so many of them. Like you said, we just come to this country and we just drop on another planet. We have no idea. Our parents, my guardians still know, but not as much as, what I mean, to have a resource base. And this is incredible. I hope more people will find you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's amazing, and it's been going great. But we have still a lot of people out there that need help.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why we were talking to you about coming on My Favorite Nonprofit. Because
Definitely.
I think the exposure you're going to get there is awesome because we'll start a segment, just our section for African leadership.
Great.
And then other organizations that do things in Africa could be a part of that.
That would be great.
So there would be
That would be
some
great.
collaboration.
Yes. And right now we are local, but our goal is to go national, and we're going to be international.
Oh, very good.
We are well aware of if there's any change that's going to be happening in Africa, we need to start here.
Right.
We need to start here. We
We
need.
fight for that.
They're high-fiving already.
We definitely need to learn, from the best practices we see here and go back home and implement it.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter how successful we get here, if the people back home, because we still have family back home we got to support. If you don't help them get to the next level, it's just going to be like a revolving door. You know, so
Yeah.
we need to make sure we go and help people across the ocean.
Yeah, I believe if you can give them education, there's an old saying, if you teach someone how to, if you give someone a fish, they'll eat for a day.
Exactly.
If you teach them how to fish, they'll eat forever.
Forever. So
And that's what we're talking about. Sustainability is very important out there when you're doing, international work.
exactly. So, one thing I just want to add is I can't do it alone. We need
Each other.
help. We need each other.
But you are a start.
Yes. So
One
we are-
person has to
yes,
start,
Yes.
and
so
you have done that. That's
exactly. So
right.
we need every single person that had anything to offer. It doesn't matter. As little as coming and mentoring a kid,
Mhm.
okay, as small as coming and doing a presentation,
Mhm.
it does not matter. At this point, information is key.
Right.
So if you know of anything that we all could benefit from, going to our website and just say, hey, I just found out about this, people could benefit by doing this, that would go a long way.
Okay. Do you guys have physical offices, or are you doing it virtually right now?
Actually, we are in the process of getting a physical address, but right now we don't have one yet.
Okay,
So,
so they can check on your website.
We can
in the
check on our
future.
website, definitely,
Very good.
definitely.
Yes.
Another thing I think that would be helpful is, the welcome wagon where that's just people moving into Denver. So is there like an international welcome wagon, like somebody just moved here from Africa, that they don't know anything about you, and you can give them some information and say, hey, I know you just moved here, and this is what we offer, just in case you need us.
Yes, we don't have one yet, but that's where we're heading to. We want to make sure, even before they get into Colorado, into the United States, they will know, when I go there, there's this non-profit organization.
There's an organization that can help you out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very,
That's
very
important, yeah.
I wish I had it, I've been in the United States for 14 years now, and like I said, you just realize that what took you 14 years maybe could have taken you less than that, have you had the help. Half of it. So, and that's what we're trying to do. So
Right.
people will be able to know, when I go there, I have a mentor, I have somebody that will tell me, because the challenge is we have people that graduate from back home, and they don't even know how to transfer their credit here.
So that's true, they don't even have that.
They don't know.
So they start here, that it's going to take them a year just to figure out what to
Exactly.
do.
And by the time,
Yeah.
they lose their visa status is
And they lose the momentum of
Yeah,
everything they've been doing
exactly.
before, yeah.
And if we have something that really help people go to the transition a lot smoother,
They can hit the ground running
Exactly.
and continue.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very good.
I have
Exactly.
no doubt that we'll need to help other people, but I just hope that people will find you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. And with working with my favorite nonprofit organization will definitely help us, because we have a lot of nonprofit organizations in Colorado that are doing work to Africa,
Mhm.
a lot.
Right.
We need to connect, because
Yes.
we have no need of
They get that collaboration.
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't need to
That's what we
duplicate what another nonprofit organization is already doing.
Mhm.
We need to join forces.
Yes.
And that's what I'm hoping that other nonprofit organizations will shout to my favorite nonprofit organization, because we can all come together
Right,
and work towards this common goal.
right.
That
And
will
together
make-
you'll be stronger than
Exactly.
stand by yourselves.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, Papa Dia, we sure appreciate you coming on today.
Thank
It's
you.
been our pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Again, this is Papa Dia, and he's with the African Leadership Group, and he's been an awesome guest, and we'll have to have him back sometime.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Secretary, for having us.
I want to thank everybody for listening. This is our show. I'm Ralph Grills, my favorite nonprofit, and my co-host Elena Nee. You guys are nonprofits who care. Causes are really extraordinary.
Have a great day.
Have a good
Thank
day.
My favorite non-profit, where causes are really extraordinary. Together we can make a difference. You and my favorite non-profit, non-profits who care.
Find out how you can make a difference at myfavouritenonprofit.com, where causes are really extraordinary.
You and my